That's better, I think. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tophinator Streams. Phoenix Wright! Ace Attorney Trilogy. Part 11 of Game 2. Maya's still missing! Dear God! So, I'm having a feeling like y'all can't see my eyes, and that's no good. That's part of my expressive features. That's why I can't, like, have the light shining on me and do this at the same time. Okay, that's a little bit better. There we are. I still have the camera turned to when I was still doing the stuff. Uh-oh. Nobody's here, which means the broadcast probably didn't go out the right way. What's going on, Tori? Welcome to the stream. Excellent. So it did go out. I was just trying to make sure. Whew. I also sent a notice out to Fox to let her know. I don't like when she misses... Yeah, you're super fast. I don't like when she misses streams and then she gets upset about it later. I think we can do better, so... Hey, there we go. What's going on, Lala? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully, Chad does not break on us, and this is a lot easier for me to see and play at the same time than the computer. I love the computer, but a lot of Steam games, a lot of them, like to go full screen on me, and until I get another monitor... I was a bit slower, but fine. Fast, but you're faster than most, that's right. But who liked first? That's what I want to know. Yeah, that's my bot. My good old buddy bot. Hey, there we are. Welcome, Shyla, to the stream. And we'll get started now. I think we can. We're going to do this without Andrew because he decided to go to bed really early. Excellent. Thanks, guys. Alright, here we go. March 21st, 11:34 a.m. Right in Cola offices. Hold on. Well, at least we were able to get Mr. Matt Ungard as our client. And we know that he didn't do it, which is very important. So, what do we do now? Or, what should we do? Oh, so now what should we do? There we go. Your PS4 told you? Yeah, I sent you a notice. I'm thinking I'm going to do that every time now, because it's, you wanted to know, a little bit. I was trying to get more, like, notifications out to you, just that way you don't miss them, just in case YouTube doesn't notify anybody. You were on the computer, so you said hi and liked before Lawler even said hi. Oh, damn. Oh, okay, alright then. Well, the trial is tomorrow, and we only get this one chance. There's only one way to prove Mr. Ungard's innocence. We have to find the real killer. Okay, then let's start looking. You are speed. Off-track question. Has anyone played Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story? I have. A long time ago, but it was a great game. The Mario and Luigi series, like, they have several different ones, like... something that goes back in time. I think there's one of those, and then there's Bowser's Inside Story. It's a beautiful game. Can you what? Was the music good? Yeah, the music was fantastic. Oh yeah, it was Nintendo, man. They were quality. But it was also on the. You have nothing to play any game with other than phone? Oh. I don't know. Oh. Can you play it on phone? No, it was like a DS thing. I can't remember which system it was, but it was one of the handheld... Might have been... It was not 3DS. It was like... I think it was DS, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken, though. I'm sorry, Tori. go back and get evidence. Hey, what do you think you're doing? You can't come in without... Good morning. Hold on, it's you! What is going on around here? Okie dokie Mario and Luigi and skip to 52 seconds? I've never done that before, but I will. You can't play any popular games other than Sky? Aww. Well... You have a computer, so... If it's got enough storage, I don't know how much, like, space it has, but if you go to, it's called something games, or game something, I can't remember. You can't play KH. It stinks. What is it called? Where I got the FNAF games from. Game something. Anyway, those are free. They go on your computer and they're free, so you could play like the FNAF rip-off games. I don't know if that helps or hinders you. You heard? I heard poor Juan was killed. Is that true? Oh, and you can also play FNAF World, if I'm not mistaken, as well. So that's free as well. If you were to need to download anything, you would need your parents' password to do it. Ah, okay. Yeah, those are downloads. So you would need your parents' permission. Yeah. Well, you know, you could tell them that they are free games, and they come from this one website. So it's just up to them whether they want to trust that website or not. I guess I don't remember the website's name. I mean, I probably will. But not right now. What's going on, K-Star? Like I said, you can't do sheet. Well, you can always ask your parents. There's no harm in that. Just tell them, you know, you're interested in this game series, and right? So, I don't know. It didn't load. Oh no! They don't know I like games though, and they don't like. Oh, they don't like them. Ow! Ow! That's terrible. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, all right. Then I give up. I'm sorry. I don't know how to help you on that one. But rip indeed. Okay. Let me get back to it. I'm so sorry. You fixed your bed? Heck yeah. Good job. The post you posted before K-Star. What? What are you talking about, buddy? Wow, let me take a look. Just a second, I'll take just one moment. It didn't load. K-Star didn't load. Was the music good? Yeah, it was good. Anyone search up Okie Dokie Mario and Luigi and skip to 52 seconds. And then you said K-Star. So I told you that no, but I want to. Your mattress is very heavy and snapping the wood in half a bunch. Oh, I have 3 spare wood to fix it. It's straightened out for now. Nice. It didn't post and it's at max letters? What? Oh. You probably said something or did something to where it was like, oh, okay, that's too much information, or if it was like if it read it as a link, it probably blocked it. I try to let stuff like that through, but Stream Elements doesn't like it, so. It's a bad rerun is what it is. Another Steel Samurai doing the most evil of deeds. That is a terrible old bag voice. I don't know how to do her voice anymore. It's been a while. You know, that's not entirely... I'll have you know that I was a huge fan of Juan's. Why, oh why, do all the stars I'm interested in drop one by one like flies? It's always been that way. There we go, that's better. Okay, I'm not reading that. Actually, I wanted to ask you about the murder and what happened. don't push me, boy! There we go.
Mr. Nick? I couldn't hear everything she said because she was talking too fast.
Miss Oldback, could you please speak a little slower?
Don't boss me around, you spiky-haired smarty pants!
This is why you have so many dreams once you get older, because you can't do anything until you're out of... Yeah. And it's very common. Very, very common. But once you're out, and god damn is it so much better. I can say that because I had to live with my parents until I got married. I don't know why. I told them once I was 18 I was out, and they just kept insisting that I stay, and I was like, but I have a job and I want to leave. But they still just like kept me in the house. I don't know. Maybe they needed somebody around. I really don't know, because I offered to leave so many times and they just wouldn't hear of it until I got married. I don't think they think I can take care of myself. And while that's partly true, it's really mean at the same time. So, by the way, for before, it's on DS and 3DS. But you didn't need to be... you didn't need to be re-released for the same console because it was backwards compatible. Nice! Very nice. Okay. Very cool. I like that. Alright.
My dear Hammer died a year ago in that dreadful murder. And only recently did I finally find a star that makes his heart go ba-dump again.
I really like reading her stuff now. I don't know what to say.
I ask you, why does every star I cheer for always end up kicking the bucket? I'd watch your words. No one's going to get away with saying anything bad about my wine.
You're right. Truly sorry about that. But I haven't said anything.
Well, I don't believe a word that woman says anyway.
Huh? What woman?
That irritating backwater girl with the afro and the horrible country accent. I mean, what is the matter of what is that matter? Nope. What is that manner of speaking supposed to be? And why does she never stop? Honestly, women these days, they don't know the meaning of the word blah 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 poems.
Pearls? Are you thirsty?
A little.
Okay. I'll go get you a juice or something.
Thank you very much. Hey, are you paying attention, youngins, today? Oh my god.
So I'm guessing Miss Oldbag heard everything from Mata. I want to ask you about what happened around the time of the murder.
I don't know anything about that. I was here getting ready.
Getting ready? For what?
The show, of course. Well, and the press conference afterwards.
Cue mysterious music for the magical press conference.
Anyway, I don't know anything about the murder.
I see.
But if you're talking about what I saw, that's different. I saw it very clearly.
What's going on, Miko Zaratan? What this? This is Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney Trilogy, second game, part 11. I'm doing voices of all the characters. This is basically like a lawyer game mixed in with kind of an investigative twist. So, not a real lawyer.
I saw the most important moment of the night.
Great. What did you witness?
The most important moment? You don't mean... Oh, so now you treat me with respect, you disrespectful child. When you speak to your elders, you should always be polite. Really, kids? Today.
Please tell me, what did you see? Uh-oh. Sometimes people have secrets and they don't want to tell you what they are. That's when Cyclocks appear. So we gotta break them by providing proof that we know what happened. Or we can guesstimate what happened.
The murder last night was gruesome, wasn't it? But then what murder isn't?
Please don't stray onto another tangent, please.
If you want to hear more, then show your respect and bring this lady a present.
Fair enough. She's so weird. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel. By the way, funny little joke about that. Watergate Hotel. Watergate. Gatewater. It was too long. Viola Hall. Looks like the investigation is still in full swing. The hotel staff and the police are running around like a bunch of headless chickens.
I wonder if we can do any investigating of our own in this kind of atmosphere.
Well, I gotta roll up the sleeves and try, I guess. So there we go. Let's move on over to the hallway. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, hallway.
Hey, you're here! Been waiting for you, Mr. Lawyer.
Lotta.
Hey, Mr. Copfella, the thief showed his face.
What?
Arrest him, put him on trial, find him guilty, give him the death penalty.
What's wrong, Lotta? Are you feeling alright?
Looked here and there and up and down the mountain, but it ain't here. So why don't you just hurry up and give it back to me, you creep? What are you looking for? My camera! C-A-M-E-R-A! It's my lifeblood! I'm gonna die without my $700 camera!
What's going on, Rosalind? Welcome to the stream. Your camera?
Look, don't lots of people say the criminal always goes back to the scene of the crime? And looky, here you are!
Yep, here I am, faced with a lot of trouble.
Huh?
Okay. We don't have her camera. So you lost your camera.
It ain't no ordinary camera. You buy it in a store and it's $1,600 brand new. Huh? But didn't you just say you bought it for $700? I had a nice long talk with the guy at the store. About 5 hours, I reckon. I made this itty-bitty scratch on it, and the manager got all huffed up in the face. He gave me his talking to and was real mean about it, too. He done made me cry at that. When did you lose your camera? Last night, after the murder happened. Must have been when I was busy running around looking into things. That's when I lost sight of my dear, darling, expensive sweetie.
Lotta, what did you capture with that expensive camera of yours?
I don't rightly know. I snapped a shot of anything that caught my eye.
You want to sing something? Yeah, sing something. Go ahead. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, sing as the Phantom from Phantom of the Opera. Don't be our guest, be our guest. There you go, that's perfect.
So I don't remember. And besides, I couldn't get anything for my big scoop.
I wonder if Lotta's missing camera is even connected to the murder. A very expensive item valued at $1,600. It was stolen around the time of the murder. Okay. You want to be where the people aren't? I want to see them dancing from a booth. Lotta, please tell me what you know about what happened at the time of the murder. Thank you, Lawler. Fear? Oh. Oh, what I fear the day might sin just yeah, that's right. I can keep my distance. These are amazing, like, antisocial Disney songs. Who's that sheltered girl I see? Staring right back at me. And then she, like, smashes the mirror and runs. I can show you my room. Well, from the ceremony last night, I was hanging around here in... well, from before the ceremony last night, I was hanging around here in this area... That's better. Yeah, actually, I was here around, until around the time Mr. Angard was arrested. What were you doing here? It means worries for the rest of your days. Matata. That's brilliant. I like that a lot. That was good. You sure you went to school, city? You sure you went to school, city boy? Wherever a lot of heart goes, there's a story to be found. A big scoop to be had. A big scoop? I told you before. I'm gonna be the best tabloid photographer the world's ever seen. Reckon, of course, that means I'm always looking for the perfect shot. Wonder what scoop she was after this time. Although I was also on the lookout for the other stars that were there, that were here. Blah. So maybe I wasn't here the entire time. Lotta, are you sure you weren't here the entire time? Are you sure you were here the entire time? Yeah. So you could take a picture for your big scoop? Well, maybe I was, but that's what real journalists do. I got some juicy inside info, so I thought to myself, why not get a picture for proof? What kind of story was that? You would hang around here. Uh-oh. Cyclops, yep. Oops, sorry, Mr. Lawyer. Can't be telling you that. Trade secret, you know. Not again. Why does everyone have something to hide? We've been stopped, haven't we? Ha! Yeah, take that, Mr. Lawyer. Glad someone around here is happy. This Lotta and your I rule smile. Okay. So that was unhelpful, thank you. I wonder if we can do some real investigating now, because before, when we were here, we couldn't really examine anything that was tied to anything else, and kind of sad about that. Where are we? We're in Mr. Madame Guard's dressing room. This is our client's room. May I help you with something? Oh. May I help you with something? We're... You're Mr. Ungard's lawyer, correct? I gathered as much. I also looked for lawyers on my end, but to no avail. How did you know I'm his lawyer? You were just saying that he is your client. In a situation like this, the only person who would use such a word would be his lawyer. Wow! It's a simple deduction, really. The trial is tomorrow, and Mr. Ungard's situation is looking rather grim. So you came here, one stop in your mad dash, to find clues to build his case, correct? Well, you're not totally right, but you're not totally off either. It's really not the time to be showing off, Mr. Nick. I am Adrian Andrews. I hate to waste time, so let's get down to business. Alright. She may be of small stature, but appearances can be deceiving. I assume the first thing you need to know is what everyone was doing that night, correct? Yes, that is correct. Then I will tell you. Before the award ceremony, I had dinner with Mr. Ungard. In this very room, I might add. Dinner? What did you eat? I told you, I'd hate to waste time with trifling details. If you took a look at the table yourself, you wouldn't need to ask me. I bet she's a lot of fun at parties. When the award show was starting, I headed for Viola Hall. And after the show ended, you came back to this room? No, I had some small errands to run. I helped with the preparations in the lobby. Oh, preparations for the post-ceremony show, I guess. When it was time for the post-ceremony show, I came back to call for Mr. Ungard. After that, I went to visit Mr. Kurita. And that's when you found his body, isn't it? You really held strong through everything. Yeah, she does seem to be mentally tough as nails. So about you and, Stop right there. You aren't seriously about to ask how Mr. Ungard and I are related, are you? Sorry. I have no idea how he could have chosen you as a lawyer.
Why'd she have to go and say something like that? Mr. Nick, calm down and hang in there. I'll give you a shoulder rub to relieve your stress later, alright?
I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add that I'm Mr. Ungard's manager. His manager? Speaking of managers, did the victim Mr. Kurita have one? No, he did not. He didn't? Global Studios has a very different policy from Worldwide Studios in that Worldwide Studios does not assign individual managers to their stars. I see. This industry is very ruthless and unforgiving. Actually, you look quite ruthless and unforgiving yourself. To your poor partner. Dragging a little girl like her to places like this, honestly.
You're wrong! I'm doing this to help Mystic Maya!
Pearls, calm down and hang in there. I'll buy you a juice later, alright? Poor Pearls.
You didn't have to do that!
Murderous bitch. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm playing. Or am I? Or does anyone else's cat just follow them around? Mine does. He's mad at me right now, but he'll be in here in a few moments, or a few minutes, I'm sure. Always is. Animals, yeah. Here we go. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel. Kurita's hotel room.
Mr. Nick, where are we?
I am spooked of bear. Yeah, I'm spooked of bears. Oh, why is he mad at you? Wait, who? Who's mad at me? What's happening?
We're in Mr. Juan Kurita's room.
Oh, excuse me. We're in Mr. Juan Kurita's room, Pearls.
Mr. Kurita?
The victim. Which makes this a crime scene, too.
Oh.
Oh, it's Yo. So what happened? The kidnapper. Has he contacted you again? Said your cat was mad? Oh, yeah, he's mad at me. Yeah. Yeah, he's mad at me. Simon is mad because for the longest time yesterday, I would not feed him. And I know. No. Not... Rosalind's not talking to you, Lawler. It's okay. He's talking to me. And that's fine. So, I have a cat named Simon, and he's mad at me. And he's mad at me because yesterday, all dang night, because he knows he's supposed to get fed around, like, 9 a.m. I would say 9 a.m. is his feeding time. Yeah. And, it was 1 a.m., and he was very upset that both of us were home and that he wasn't being fed. Well, sometimes it is. Sometimes it is about you, Lawler. And we'll let you know when that is, though. We're not going to just talk about you to your face without you knowing about it. So, you'll be okay. So yeah, he's mad at me right now because I finally fed him, but I did it at 9 a.m. today. And he's been pouting on the floor ever since. Like, about fucking time. And, like, he just, like, pouts around now. And he comes in, he'll look at me, he'll meow, and he'll, like, leave. And that's how I know he's mad at me. He's mad. He's, like, he's telling me off. He's, like, he forgets that, you know, he's lonely. And he comes looking for me. He comes looking for me because he's lonely. Then he remembers he's mad, so he meows at me, and then he leaves. And he's been doing that all throughout the night. Like, it's, yeah. Yeah. He's a good boy, but he's not exactly smart. He thinks that whenever Janine is home and that I'm home, that it's time for him to be fed. But because Janine didn't work last night, he thought it was time to get fed. Usually I'll, you know, because she comes home around 7 or so, I fix her dinner. Or, you know, whatever she wants in the morning. And then I'll have mine. We'll hang out until around 9. that's when we like to go to bed, so I start feeding him then. We take our meds and we go to bed. And that's our usual day. But if he doesn't have that consistency of like, okay, mama's home, I'll wait a couple of hours and then ask for food. If he doesn't have that in his mind, he will think it's time to be fed, and he'll not understand why I'm not doing it. So when he's really mad at me, he's asking for food, he'll jump up on me, purr a little bit, and then stare at me. And if I don't get up and do what he wants, yeah, it's story time from Toph, exactly. Sorry, I know. But I just want to tell you guys, because it's really cute. So Simon will stare at me for the longest of times. Yeah. And, if I don't do what he says, he wants his sustenance, that's right. If I don't do what he says, he starts to snap at me. Like, he'll start, like, punching me in the face, or he'll start biting me. And it's because he wants me to get up, he wants me to move, he wants me to go over to the cabinet and open it and get his food out. What's crazy is he wants his wet food, so he's like a crack addict. He has dry food. If he's hungry, he can eat. We free feed him. So there's like a bowl that's always full of dry food. But the wet food is more expensive, so I don't give it to him as often. Yeah, he likes to give me sass. I give him sustenance, he gives me sass. That's exactly right. Good God. He's a terrible cat. And what I love is that Doom is nothing like that. She'll when she hears like the food opening, the can, you know, like the thing, she'll come over and she'll expect to be fed, but she'll never like bug me about it. Not in the way Simon does. He fucking wants it. So now whenever he like escapes, we just open a can of wet food and he comes right in. So your cat freaks out and runs around all excited when she gets her wet food. Yeah, exactly, but probably only when she gets her wet food. Yeah. While he's about to pass out from merely just breathing, as heavy as he is. We should probably move forward. I'm sorry. Here we go. Not yet. He probably won't until we win Mr. On Guard's acquittal. You doing okay, pal? Hanging in there? I just want Maya to be alright. We don't have a lot of time left, but I'm gonna help you as much as I can, pal. Thank you. Can you do that? Even if we want to look around the crime scene? Just this once, special circumstances, right, pal? I'll even tell you everything I know, but you've got to keep quiet. It's my neck on the line here. Thank you. Oh, that's right. I got you guys a map of the hotel, pal. Here you go, little missy.
Wow, you're giving it to me? Thank you.
Wouldn't want you to get lost in a hotel too big for its own good.
Mr. Nick, I got a map!
Yeah, you did. That's great, Pearls.
Mr. Nick, I can't read what it says.
Oh my God. That's fair. Alright. Do you know what was the cause of death? Well, technically, the final autopsy report isn't out yet, but one look at the victim should tell you, pal. It should? Yeah, here's a picture. Okay. Ah, interesting. There's a knife in his chest. Yeah, pal, that's the murder weapon. So he was stabbed to death. And looking at the fingerprints down at the lab right now. There were fingerprints on the knife? Yep. And it looks like they're pretty sure they're Mr. On Guard's prints, pal. That's bad. Real bad. Crime photo added to the court record. Okay. Reason for arrest. And a broken vase, of course. And a broken vase. That's right. Broken vase to the face. We're only hoping. Because we had evidence on him.
Evidence?
Looks like the victim, Juan Corrida, really put up a big fight. Yeah. Yeah, one look at the crime scene and you can tell. There was a struggle here. Signs of a struggle. Yep, there we go.
Well, yeah. During the fight, his button came off.
Mr. On Guard said something about a button. Something like one of the Jammin' Ninja's buttons got caught in his Akama.
But that's not all.
What?
There was a witness, pal.
A witness? Who is it?
That lady, Miss Oldbag.
Oh, please, anyone but her.
Prosecution has plenty of evidence to make a solid case.
Not to mention, there's something around where the Vic was that's a little off. Something that's a little off? As in?
As in, that's for you to figure out, pal.
Alright, let's try to figure it out, Mr. Nick.
Let's do it. Ah. Ba 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 ba. It looks like Mr. Krita had dinner last night.
This bottle is tomato juice.
We had a lot of food at the awards show last night, but I wonder if the stars had gone on stage after only eating a meager meal like this. Is that a robot bear? That's amazing.
So that's a bed, right?
Yeah. It's big, but it's a bed.
Ah! Mr. Nick, it's so soft!
Big beds must be a rarity for her. That's right, because she's not used to, like, normal society. Bottles of cosmetics are scattered all over the floor. Robo-Bear go brrr. That's right. This is probably where Mr. Krita fought his assailant.
Where are those these bits of glass from?
A flower vase, maybe? There's flowers on the floor, but I don't know what they are.
You don't know much about flowers, do you, Mr. Nick?
No, Pearls, do you? This is the guitar case, I guess. A little beat up, but still usable.
That's strange. The guitar is not here.
What's up, Zooey? Your Discord server is with some curse and TikToks? What? Oh god, no. What's going on, Zooey? Is with some cursed TikTok? Oh no. I really hope not. I really hope not. That's interesting.
Maybe you forgot to bring it to the show? But Mr. Maya, she said the bright red guitar was the Jammin' Ninja signature item.
That's true. Huh? This guitar case is wet, but it's only wet on the top of the lid.
Yeah, there's no water inside the case. This is water, isn't it?
Nice. Found next to the victim. Empty. There's some water, but only on the top of the lid. Well, and kind of on the bottom of the latch there, but we won't talk about that. It's a beautiful wine glass, and there's tomato juice in it.
Ew, tomato juice. I don't really like it that much.
There's a bottle of it on the table over there. It's probably where this came from. Who's Loza Rin? That's you. You noticed here is a detective. Oh, yes. But doesn't it seem weird?
But doesn't it seem weird?
Yeah, it's you. It's you. What seems weird?
I mean, everything else is scattered all over the floor.
She's right. The flower vase was broken and the makeup is strewn everywhere.
Why is this glass the only thing that's still alright?
And as the victim is filled, no sign it's been drank. So it was there after the struggle, which is important. Wah, wah, wah. Boom, bam, ba-da, bam. Okay. Well, let's see if we can unblock her. Probably not yet. Oh, not yet. Dang. Not yet. I know what I need to do. Okay, I just remembered. Lotta, will you please answer my questions? On the night of the murder, why were you loitering around the victim's room?
I told you, didn't I?
Excuse me.
I told you, didn't I? Where's my scoop?
What I want to know about are the details of this scoop.
That's something I can't tell you. I mean, there's my bread and butter.
Alright then, it's an unpleasant tabloid photographer looking for a scoop. I'm going to say that you were looking into a scandal.
Ah!
Could it be that you, Lotta Hart, were looking for a break with a huge story? Perhaps an unfolding scandal between Juan Corrida and this person?
Take that!
Ah! Doubtful. Ooh, interesting. 8-Ball doesn't agree.
This woman! Oh, this woman!
She's Adrian Andrews, Matt Ungard's manager. The Nickel Samurai's manager caught secretly meeting with his rival, the Jammin' Ninja. It would be the hottest story of the season, wouldn't it?
You're pretty good at this guessing thing, Mr. Lawyer. But you can't just make up any old thing and think it'll make the papers.
Ah, damn it! Stream elements! 8-Ball! Oh.
You gotta have backup.
Backup?
Yeah. You gotta have that what's it? News sauce.
You mean news source?
That's it. Show me something that shows that one guy had something to do with Miss Andrews.
I don't have anything like that. This 8-Ball is stupid. Yeah. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. Fair. Very fair. Move. Oh, Mr. Wright, how are you? Ah, Mr. Powers. Have you been here the entire time? Yeah, people connected to the murder aren't allowed to go home, let alone leave. Bub. Alright. 8-Ball, are you smart? Tophinator, shall do it! No, he's not smart. Oh! I have something to present you. What can you tell me about her? Hey, that's Miss Andrews. She's Matt's manager. Actually, I was interested in her for a little bit. Just a little. So Mr. Powers likes this type of woman. What do you know about Miss Andrews? Well, see, here's the thing. I don't really know her, you know? Well, let's see what the 8-Ball says. 9! That's good stuff. I like that. There's sort of a small rumor going around about her right now. Oh, there's sort of a small rumor going on about her right now. Are we all gay? 8-Ball? Yeah! Cool. Let me just go tell Janine. Let me just go tell Janine.
A rumor?
If you're interested, I'd be glad to share what I know. He's so happy, he looks like a lion that's just found his next meal. Okay. Matt's younger than me, but you can practically see his star potential.
His star potential?
Wonder if my boyfriend will be okay with me being gay. I look not so good. Hold up, what? Well, if we're all gay, Lawler, I mean, our boyfriends, girlfriends, and wives and husbands are all gonna have to be okay with it. So, you know, it's just Rosalind trying to be practical. I got his autograph the other day. Feels kind of wrong now. Feels kind of wrong now, doesn't it? I don't care what people say. Matt didn't kill Juan. I know he didn't. Okay. Is you a Hitler? Doubtful. That's good stuff.
He debuted around the same time as Matt and everything, you know?
Really?
It started out small. First it was singing contests and swimming competitions. Then it was bowling tournaments, and then it was who could throw the best. New Year's parties. One was always trying to one-up Matt. But lately, those two were escalating to more and more dangerous things. I thought that no good would come of it all, so I began to worry.
Too bad one story ended so soon.
I'm honored if you're asking me, but I have no idea who this person is. Sorry.
That's okay. You don't have to apologize so much.
Sorry.
That's just whenever he's... Oh god, what's going on? Are you a person named 8-Ball? The heavens point to yes. Is Lawler Fry indeed Lawler Fry? 8-Ball? No. That's wonderful. We found you out! The Nickel Samurai. Can you tell me a little bit more about the Nickel Samurai TV show?
Okay.
Where is Lawler Fry? Uh-oh.
The Nickel Samurai is an action hero program aimed towards kids. It's a sequel to the Steel Samurai.
I see.
This time, there are 3 samurai brothers, Aluminum Samurai and Tin Samurai, and of course, the Nickel Samurai. It's a love why in... What? It's a love why in Neo Tokyo.
I see. Wait. A love what?
A love why. This girl, Sayo, works at a tea shop, and all 3 guys fall for her at the same time.
Oh, I guess the Y shape is like the 3 brothers colliding over this one girl. That's funny.
Anyway, Sayo is actually the daughter of the evil Strawberry Clan's leader.
Sounds like an unusual situation. What's going on, Zoe? There you go. 8-Ball, you gay? No. 8-Ball ain't gay, but we all are. According to the 8-Ball, that's true. 8-Ball. Do you know Lawler Fry? Never. So we can't trust the 8-Ball when he does that. Sounds like an unusual situation, like Romeo and Juliet times 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Go for it.
Strange thing is, this sort of forbidden love story is really big with the office ladies. Yes, Pearl?
What happens next? I want to know. Miss Sayo, does Miss Sayo fall in love? She does, doesn't she?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
I'm going to stop watching Kids Masterpiece Theater starting this week.
I can't believe she's really considering it. Oh. 8-Ball, balls. If it's Andrew, then yes. Are you sure 1 + 1 = 2? Yesterday it would have been a yes, but today it's a yep. Hold up. Lala's having a lot of fun with 8-Ball. So what's the Gem and Ninja TV show like?
Well, it started from a remake of an old movie, to tell you the truth. The Gem and Ninja, like the samurai shows, is geared towards kids. It's the story of a ninja who can't scale a wall, but became a big pop star anyway.
What?
He was really lousy ninja, absolutely couldn't do any ninja things right at all. But boy could he sing! With his trusty bright red guitar in hand, he took the ancient world by storm.
A ninja with a bright red guitar?
And then the final fight in front of his beloved Princess Misola. Jammin versus the Muromachi 5. Suddenly, our brave hero catches a not-so-jamming cold the night before battle number 3.
Okay. He's just not going to answer you. You can only ask the you can only ask the 8-ball yes or no questions. Yeah. It is really not. It's like an 8-ball. It's going to give you like defined answers. It has all the answers inside of it, like programmed into it, but it's like a toss of the dice. You know, it's just it matters like yes or no. And then I programmed some other ones into it as well. So sometimes it'll say if it's Tophinator shall do it if it's a yes, or you know, something like that. You know, it's kind of like a fun little thing I did. But I tried to make the vague answers, like I tried to delete all those. So it's going to tell you yes or it's going to tell you no based on your question. Is there true meaning to life? That's a tough one. Whoops, I forgot to delete a vague one. Whoops. Is Zooey and Rosalind in a real relationship? Lol, yes. Okay, no. Ew! That's funny. I like that. That's good. Oh, yeah. I did that one, too. That's too bad for him. Yeah. But this kind of pop music-based love story is something high school girls really like. Yes, Pearl?
What happens next? I want to know. The German Ninja, will he be able to sing? What about Princess Visola?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
Which show should I watch?
Can't believe she's really considering it. It's funny. Is Lawler and Zooey in a relationship? No. Would you mind telling me about this gossip? Ah, so you are interested in it. I figured you would be. Yeah. Is Tophinator and Janine in love? Outlook good. Ha! Boom! Sweet. I have such a weakness for celebrity gossip, too. Oh, I have such a weakness for celebrity gossip, too. Oh, really? You too, huh? Yeah. So take a look at this. Looks like a tabloid Miss Oldbag would read. Alright, let's see here. Gem and Midnight Rendezvous. To the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss A.A. You see now, don't you? What? You can't stop pretending to be in the dark, Mr. Wright. Juan Carita didn't have a manager of his own. Which means if we're talking about a certain manager with the initials AA... Adrian Andrews. Yes, exactly. This is big news. But it seems kind of odd, that woman, Miss Andrews. Together with the biggest rival of her client? It's that wonderful thing that can only happen between two people.
Mr. Powers looks so happy.
Pearls is just following along, not having any idea as to why he's smiling. Well, like the saying goes, one man's garbage is another man's treasure. Oh, shit. An article from the tabloid Gossip Land. Magazine clipping added to the court record. Oh, God. Alright. We have what we need to break, Lotta's Cyclops. Are you non-binary? Most definitely. Most yeah. Big scoop. Lotta, will you please answer my questions? Okay, we already read all this. So we know it's Adrian Andrews that gets her to break her first lock. And then we'll present the tabloid as a source. 8-ball, are you lesbian? The heavens point to yes. Wait, what?
Yeah, you gotta have that what's it, news source.
You mean news source?
That's it! So show me something that shows that one guy had something with Miss Andrews.
Sure thing. This is the article from a certain weekly tabloid. Gem and Midnight Rendezvous. To the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss AA. Ah! Mr. Kurita didn't have a manager of his own. What's more, his rival, Mr. On Guard's manager, Adrian Andrews, she has the initials AA. You saw this article and then thought to take some pictures of them as proof. That's why you were lurking around Mr. Kurita's door last night. Ah! Mayhaps. Are you a person of culture? If so, say anything. Oh god. Oh, you have to do, exclamation 8-ball. Just ask it again, but put the exclamation point in front of it all. 8-ball ain't lying, that's right. You were looking into Mr. Kurita and Miss Andrews' affair, weren't you? You got it! I was gonna get myself a scoop by catching them in a secret meeting. But there's already an article about it in one of the weekly tabloid magazines. It's no longer breaking news. What'd you just say? Her initials are AA. What kind of vague thing is that? That ain't no proof of nothing. People are gonna want to see real proof. Well, at least I do. So that's what I was doing, getting photos. Oh. He is not a person of culture. Meme? It's just gonna give you a yes or no answer. Outlook good. It likes memes, apparently. Depends on what your question was. I'm gonna whip up the reader's interest with some gossip and little misleading. Still, my point stands. Fair enough. Then spice it up a little and have myself an exclusive story. Wow, a lot of nice journalistic integrity you got there. I already finished writing up my spicy article, you know. But the paper I wrote it on, my note to myself, it's gone. Your note to yourself? It was inside the case of my $1,600 camera. They done run off together. I came here for my big story. Didn't come here to have my treasure disappear on me. Yeah, I understand. It's enough to make a gal go bonkers, I tell you. What's with people now, anyway? I never thought I'd see the day when someone done steal something from me. You really want that note back, huh? You got no idea why, though. The story on that note is probably a bold-faced lie. It both... Uh-oh. Are you gay? Are you gay? It is so sure. So 8-Ball is a non-binary gay lesbian. Cool. Indeed. I love it. Lotta's camera updated in the court record. Okay, stolen on the night of the murder. Tabloid article about the victim was in the case. Okay. So good, we got all we needed from Lotta. Oh, we still have to go somewhere else to break Adrian Andrews' stuff. So, let's go do that. Nani? Okay. Huzzah! My phone was just taken away because I was listening to relaxing music. Oh, so I would focus on my reading. Smart choice. All right. Magic! What you witnessed. All right. All right, I'll be honest with you for now. Then please tell us what you saw. But, oh, what a waste. And here I have a perfectly good chance to have a little fun at you youngins' expense. I am a little devil after all. She's not that, like, Western. I need to, like... She looks like she's more, like, north than that, like, in her accents. Doesn't that imply you aren't a good person? Alright, I'll give you what you want. Oh. What does she want?
You're on God's lawyer, aren't you?
Well, yes, but...
Then forget it! There's no way I'm telling you!
Okay, we did a wrong.
But why? I am a little devil after all.
Doesn't that imply you aren't a good person? Alright, I'll give you what you want.
What does she want?
I don't understand the question. Oh well.
It means I have no phone for anything.
Oh, you got your phone taken away. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Okay, that's pretty serious. Yeah. I would say demand your phone back because it has your log of meds. That's kind of important.
Who the hell took your phone?
I gotta read this. I'm sorry, hang on. Tell us what you saw. Tell us what you saw. Okay.
But oh, what a waste! And here I have a perfectly good chance.
Take that!
Ah! What did she see? Oh my god. Did she see the murder?
Take that!
Ah. Means no. Very true. Alright, we can't get this wrong again, so I'm leaving it alone. Yeah. Yeah. So what you witnessed. She won't give me like a hint or anything. We gotta move away. We gotta get out of there. Okay. Oh, the lawyer did. So what did you find out? Well, I'm still in the middle of investigating. I see. But I've already told you everything I know, dude. But you totally haven't, you asshole. Dude, I like to throw money around, but it's not like I buy anything and everything. That's nice because it's not up for sale anyway. Oh, that's right, he doesn't have any, like, psych locks. So he's not hiding anything. Everyone ask for is Tori and Rosalind good friends? Okay, go for it. Why, though? Devon's point to yes. That's nice. Man, I love my parents. Pure gold of overprotective parents. Oh, God. They're just pure gold of overprotective parents. Yeah. You're in trouble for doing stuff that helped me focus on my homework. There is a lot of miscommunication between you and your parents. I'm sure they're somewhat reasonable, but then again, I don't know your parents. Maybe they're totally unreasonable. It sounds like they're unreasonable. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. That's crazy. That's crazy town. I have to listen to music or I can't read. Like, Like if I have to read something like long term, like even when I was doing my applications just now, like I have to have music. Like it's something else to like just be in the background. It doesn't have to have lyrics, right? No lyrics. But like I like to listen to classical pieces sometimes. Helps me like focus. Anybody listen to Clair de Lune? It's really good. You should try it. It's the same music you will recognize from Evil Within 2 that we've been playing. So, always good. Try the Ethereal remix. That is fun. Clair de Lune, Ethereal remix. Good stuff. Can you tell me about your activities last night? After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. I had that post-ceremony stage show to do, so I was in my Nickel Samurai costume. And you were alone the entire time? My manager was running around being busy, so yeah. Because of the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show? I told you, dude. I have no idea about any press conference, alright? That's strange. I thought the Nickel Samurai was going to confess something. Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kind of noisy. Mr. Kurita was already dead at that time? Yeah, that's what I gathered anyway from my manager. I'm beginning to gather that this guy can't do anything on his own. And that's when the detective in the green coat showed up. He searched me and then, out of the blue, the dude arrested me. It does suck. Like I was listening to someone do art on Twitch with music. Okay. Wasn't even looking, was just reading my book and listening to the music. Ah. My parents were strict, but never really overprotective. See, that doesn't, like, That doesn't scream overprotective, that just screams that they don't know what it is you're listening to. That just says, like, you could be listening to anything, and it could be harmful. Then I saw someone doing live art on TikTok with relaxing music, so again, I read my book and never looked. Yeah. Press F to pay respects, indeed. Yeah. See, that's what I want my kids to be able to do. I want them to come to me with what they want to do while they're studying, because I want them to share, like, their studying habits with me. I want them to say, I really like focusing when I listen to this or listen to that. And I'll recommend, okay, maybe something with no lyrics in it, you know, because that helped me. But whenever I listen to something with lyrics in it, sometimes I get distracted. But yeah, you know, then we would agree on something, because I want the person or the child to enjoy, right, the music in the background while they're studying. It's not going to be effective if they don't enjoy it. So, 8-Ball is rude. Wait a minute. Hold on. Will you press F to pay respects to Tori and Rosalind? I don't think so. Well, think about this though, Lawler. It can't. It literally can't. So it's just telling you what you know. It's not trying to be rude. It's just being correct. It can't do that. So. Also, they forbid me from looking up the word hot on Safari. The only thing I looked up when. What? How much do hot glue sticks cost? But Tori, there could be a picture of a hot guy on the glue stick cover, and that would ruin you for all time. You would go into heroin and listen to heavy banger devil music, and you all of a sudden you'd be this unsavable ne'er-do-well heathen that can't say no to drugs anymore. That can't say no. Sorry. Oh God. And then you looked up how hot water has to be to boil. That's fair. Did you know that the metric system is actually better for measuring how hot something needs to be to boil? And if you convert 100 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit, you'll get your Fahrenheit results for boiling water, because boiling water at Celsius is 100 degrees. Or a dog glued to a wall. What the fuck? That still makes no sense. Although you use Bing to find that. Oh god. Then looked up how hot the weather is. You can't look up how hot the weather is. You can't look up how hot it is to boil things because there might be a hot person on the cover of whatever it is you're looking up. And dear God, that would just make you completely lose your mind. And I don't understand parents. I really don't. I don't get it. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. They're living in an age, like, I don't want to, like, go off on parents, parent wrong, but this is one of the ways to parent wrong. Like, you have to know about your kids. Come on. When you type something like glue on Bing, I saw a picture of a dog glued to the wall. What the fuck? Okay, I'm not using Bing ever. Try the word SE number next time to trigger them. SE hashtag. Like you're blocking the word? Guess what? All the websites were blocked so I couldn't see how much hot glue sticks cost, which was my original goal. Bing has weird crap. Yeah, it does. Sexy. Just look up the word sexy and then show it to your parents and be like, look, I'm ruined. See? Now will you tell me how much glue sticks are? Bing is the place to go for weird stuff. Promoting Bing. Nice. About you and the victim, Mr. Juan Carita. What sort of... That's got nothing to do with anything, dude. Man, with that face of his, you can't even tell he's the same age as me. And he wanted to try to make a Gem and Ninja movie, even though we all know it'd fail. The Nickel Samurai still won in the end, right? Yeah, I took the Grand Prix by storm. So why would I, the winner, have any reason to kill the guy anyway? Dude, you'd think it'd be the other way around, you know? Like you said, overprotective. Yeah, you did. There's a word for it, but I won't say what it is. You know, to protect your your terribly fragile ears. I won't say. Oh my god! Okay. Well, whatever. My parents tried being super protective like that, but gave up, lol. This is why I wanted to wait until I was a little bit older to have kids, because I feel like I would make a lot of those mistakes as a young person, like 20 to 25, you know what I mean? A younger person, you know what I mean? So, now that I'm like in my 30s, I feel like having a kid is not going to be so bad because I can avoid the pitfalls that a lot of parents fall into. And I've been trying to like train my brain that if I have a daughter, I'm not going to be overly protective. I'm not going to like freak out when she starts getting interested in people. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to be that person who just stifles your child with overprotective thoughts and feelings, because it's really you projecting your fear onto your child. And you can't do that. That's not what having a child is. You need to expose them to the world. You need to let them see the world and feel the world. And if the world's going to be cruel, you need to let them get over it on their end. Hill points to yes? Wait, what? Did you ask the 8-ball how much hot glue sticks cost? It's gonna give you a yes or no answer. Has to be 18 plus to know how much. I'm not having kids. I'm adopting penguins when I'm older. Fair enough. Yeah. I think we're either gonna have our own child or we're going to adopt based on the health risks that might be involved with having a kid. So we'll see like the ups and downs of having a kid on our own, and then we're gonna adopt. They know you have a boyfriend. What the fuck? I look up, guys. I'm not even into that sheet. How much is hot glue sticks? Yes, because it's not going to give you an answer. Because it's would you think the 8-ball is just gonna come out and just be like, oh yeah, it's $8.95. at this store. No, it's not programmed to say sheet like that. It's not. H egg goes blink. Indeed. All right, there's more to this story. We have to know more. Is this yours? Dude, I know it look like I throw money around, but it's not like I buy anything and everything. It's nice because it's not for sale anyway. You know anything about this article? What do you think about this article? If you're talking about her thing with one, I always thought she was a bit careless in the way she handled it. What are you doing? No, stop it. We're not. No. You get that a lot? Oh, god damn it. Now I missed her. Stop! Stop it with the... No. It forces me to look back on my phone when you do that, Waller. Is being better than Google Maps. It's been a bit of a meme to say yes to anything that isn't a yes or no. Oh, okay. Is that what it is? I see. Most definitely. Is being better than Google Maps? Absolutely. Absolutely. I get that a lot on DeviantArt. Oh, okay. Another thing is, y'all know... That's right. If I can... Just in case you weren't. I don't know. They'll protect you with your sister as well. This Bejeweled game you're playing has BAM music and it's driving me insane. I can't concentrate. 333 is here. Oh my god. I think Lawler's lost it, guys. I think BAM music. And that's it. That's it. What? No. We have to have more from you. Dude, like I told you, I don't know anything about that press conference. I leave that kind of stuff to my manager. This is harder than pulling bass from a river. So, why are you carrying around that transceiver? Blech. I wanted to ask you about it. And why do you do everything it tells you to do? You know the messages it sends you, dude? On second thought, he probably doesn't have anything to do with Maya's kidnapping. That's a secret. Okay, whatever, dude. Alright. Okay. Probably, but she knows the passwords so she can override any restrictions. It's true, but do your parents know all that, Tori? If they don't, they assume... Might just look that stuff. Yeah, that's true, yeah. Not band, BAM music. BAM as in the red building that holds cows. Barn! Barn music. I'm sorry, my glasses aren't on. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, if they don't understand what demisexual means, and they don't understand that you wouldn't look up that stuff to begin with, then they might just assume that you do because most people would. I assume. I don't know. It has barn music, and it's driving me insane. I see now. They know, back to my original point, they know I have a boyfriend. Why even? Because sometimes that's not enough for some people. You know? And they probably also know that you're not allowed to see him all the time, every day, whenever you want. And they know that repression like that, for most people, forces them to look up other people. It's true, but still people with significant others still look stuff up online. Yeah. Your parents assume you're asexual or whatever. Oh. And you'll say they're correct. Oh, interesting. Tori, just turn the sound off. What are you... Oh, wait. Not Tori. Shyla. Oh! I got confused! Holy crap! Okay. It's the other way around. I see. It's Shyla who said my parents assume that I'm asexual or whatever, and I will say they are correct. Okay. Bang on head. Okay. I understand. I thought I was demisexual for a while. Ah, okay. Yeah. I always say I am what I am. And I don't know what that is either. I'm probably on some sort of spectrum, but I don't know what it would be. Message retracted? Indeed. Thank you for putting that down. I appreciate you, Lawler. But my dad assumes my bro is asexual too. And he is wrong. My bro's bi. Ah! He likes to he likes to look up both sides of the gender. But well, both sides of the, you know what I mean. He likes to look up males and females. That's what I mean. But my bro ain't telling him. Mom figured it out by just looking at my brother. Nothing can be hidden from my mom though. Oh, your dad assumes your bro's asexual. Oh, okay. I see. I see. Interesting. The more you know. Your bro looks at both sides with the oh. 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 Those poor Pikachu. Pikachu. What's the multiple of Pikachu? I just made that a thing right now. The multiple of Pikachu is now Pikachu. Spread it to your friends. It's all over Discord. It's all over his Discord. Last time you checked, the most you looked up is how much do hot glue sticks frickin' cost? It depends on where you buy them. I'm sure there's a markup, you know. Not want to get a Discord. I mean, hey, that's fair. That's very fair. That's okay. I can send you personal notifications through PSN, so it's perfectly fine. It turned on night shift and it looks great. Oh, you mean night mode on yeah. Yeah, it's pretty nice, isn't it? Yeah. He won't tell us anything, will he? Okay. I don't know. Oh, whoops. I should have read that. Ah, she really wasn't kidding. Pearls actually believes Maya and I are together. Maybe I should have just left it alone. Mr. Nick, stop it! Don't hide your true feelings from me! Ow, she slapped me. Ah. That's new. Oh, I have to read what's going on now. No, you spelled it correctly, Lawler, yeah. Many people you see with Discord, like you physically see them using Discord and you see Discord on their screen, always had some weird fetish or Rule 34 every single time. You're not going to find that on mine. If you get it from me, then all that's on there is Tori's artwork, some photos we want to send, and general like gaming information. Like I'll let you know when I'm on typically. I've known a few furries and they're all into that. Oh boy. Yeah. But just if you ever considered it in the future, that's all it is. Most furries are into this. Speaking from experience, so your brother is just weird. Okay. Okay. Tori had a bit of a spasm there. That's okay. Your brother doesn't wear the furry suits. Okay. but he looks at the Rule 34. Okay, gotcha. Understood. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not gonna lie. It's interesting how they draw the human parts on such furry animals. I've looked at it before. You know, for me, it's like, some of it's, some of it looks okay. Others looks like it's super wrong. Like, not for me. But it's all, it's all subjective, isn't it? It's like art, right? So, he might draw some of it too. Oh boy! Oh no! Isa, time to wake up! Yeah. We have to go, there's furries everywhere! Think even the Undertale stuff? Oh, God. There must be so many jokes about that, though. Undertale, get it? Ah. Yeah. That's bad. Undertale is the rule. Yeah, I'll bet. Yeah, I know, because you spelled it that way, and I'm like, yep, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, that makes perfect sense, because I was like, ooh, that's spelled wrong. Or it's not. So Lawler falls on Isa's head. Okay. Stone Lawler falls. Ew. Poor Isa. Is he dead? You don't judge people. Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly. As long as it ain't elite. Yes. Exactly. I need my my likings to be of age, and preferably above of age, like a lot above. Yeah. You'd assume it would be the other way around. Oh. Goes to die in a corner because my demisexual brain is having an uncomfortable table party with all this. Oh God! I'm sorry. Uh-oh. I'm okay for now, though. Wait, who are you? Isa's lost his memory. Well, that makes sense. Stone Lawler fell on him. Good God! Okay. We have to, like... Okay, I wanna... Please tell me, what'd you see on the night of the murder? Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat. You'd think I would be into Undertale and FNAF, and my brother into Bloodborne and Fallout 4, but it's the other way around. That is interesting. Well, I think you've seen too much of the other side of Undertale and FNAF. I think you need to go back to its source if you want to get some enjoyment out of it. Like, I don't really go for the Rule 34 stories and the fanfic of all of that. I'm not really one of those people who gets entertained by that, but I am a big fan of those original works, and I'm a fan of all of that, by the way. But Bloodborne, Fallout 4, FNAF, and Undertale, like, all of it. It's good stuff for me. You're into Bloodborne and Fallout 4. Your brother became obsessed with FNAF and Undertale. Got it. Understood. But you haven't given me my present yet. Oh, that's right. We gotta give her something, don't we? Okay. That's what's going on here. We gotta give her a present. Okay. We don't have what she needs. I don't remember what she needs. Yeah. Okay. We gotta give her something first before she'll open... Oh! Oh my God, I know what it is. I remember now. Yep, we don't have it, but I know where to go get it. If we can go that way. Oh, shit. There's a lot of shit happening in chat. I'll read it. Hang on. You seen the bad side of FNAF 24/7 because of Google+? You were in the top community? Oh, it destroyed FNAF for me? See, that sucks. I don't like that, Shyla. Like, I think a lot of stuff gets ruined for you because there's too much material about that one thing. I I think if you cut yourself off from the extra stuff that gets weird, that you might go back and just enjoy the little touches, you know? It's just a thought. Then 3-year internet war on G+. Oh, that's right. I remember that. That you talked about it before, yeah. It got worse with... Yep, Okay. Oh, no. From your experience on the servers, you're on everybody's things safe for work. Oh, okay. Most of your friends are on it... are younger, so it makes sense. Ah, yeah, so if there's like a setting for safe for work, right? That could kind of filter out all that BS that goes up. There's a lot of it too. There's tons, and I really don't. I'm not about it. So I'm not. It would ruin it for me too, I think. The twin owners were awesome, but literally abused by the crappy mods who were lower than the owners. What? That's sad. None from you. Wow. Yeah. You still have the fights and arguments on Google Hangout. Just leave. You don't have to be there to argue with anyone. Like, I don't know. You spelled it wrong? Wait, what did you spell wrong? Tori. My experience on the servers... Oh, sense? No, you're fine. As a mod working overtime on that community and trying everything to relive the twin owners from stress. Relieve the twin owners from stress. You spelled it right. And the mods were taking advantage of us. Oh, God! My online friends from the Bioshock branch tell me I literally suffer PTSD from it because apparently I get paranoid of certain things. Oh God, I can just hear the helicopters in your mind. Flashback. And it's just online chat happenings. It's just online. Yeah, the Great War you talk about a lot. Also, most of the ones I'm on, there's not even any not safe for work channels, so that's good. That is good. G+ is now dead, but I ain't forgetting what happened. Fair enough. Been on G+ from like 2011 to 2019. I remember you saying that before. Yeah, you've been talking about the great G+ war for a long time, and it definitely stifles your opinion on stuff like that. But I think if you cut off the toxic parts of the internet for yourself, you can really learn to enjoy it. I mean, I don't know. Whatever's ruined is ruined. Like, I can't say to go back to something that's been ruined for you because, I mean, there's stuff that I won't go back to featuring Game Grumps that is now ruined forever for me. But I've tried to look for forgiveness. It's hard. It's very... Forgiving Aaron is very hard. I love the Game Grumps. Like, they're a great show, and they have content, quality content, and non-quality content, which I also personally enjoy. But Aaron's gameplay is so very bad, and he doesn't learn from his mistakes. He just needs to read. That's all he has to do. He's just gotta freaking read the game, and it tells him what to do, and halfway through he's like, well, I don't know what to do. And then he complains about hand-holding. It's unreal. Yeah. Certain things get mentioned, I go for their throats automatically, and so suddenly, just like me and Aaron. It doesn't seem like I can avoid the toxicity. Oh, it usually comes to me. See, that sucks. I don't know what's going on there. There's some sort of magnet there. I don't know if you can look for the source of that and maybe cut that out. I don't know. I'm not sure. You keep everything you do safe for work because demisexual over here. That makes sense. That's fair. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do for the love of what it is you want to see on the internet. It's just how it has to happen. It makes sense. We don't have what she needs. We need to move. Viola Hall? Will you give us anything else? Not really, right? You gave us the tabloid. No. gotta solve this, because I do not remember a lot. Oh, will you talk to us about other things now? Are you done with your whole tabloid thing? Alright. You just got an idea? Sweet! Ah! Scared myself. Talk about your camera. Yeah, I just bought that camera. Who did it? The thieving rascal? Please don't look straight at me while you're saying that. When I find the bugger who went and done this, they're gonna pay with a bullet. And if you do that, don't expect me to defend you. Ah, damn it. You can always tell when they don't know anything about what you show them. Hey, what's that? A press conference ticket? How come I ain't got one of them myself? Please don't direct your anger at me. Why in tarnation wasn't I invited to that? How come someone on the bottom popularity chart like you got the info? But not me. Info like that is worth nothing to you. Am I right or what? Is that the kind of person she thinks I am? Are you going to stand there and take that, Mr. Nick? Punch you in the face! I don't know. Last time your phone was taken away, you hid your iPod in a place where your parents can't find it, and it's out of battery. You can go do stuff on that. Ah, if you need to do something. Nice. Good. Excellent. I'm sorry you have to resort to things like that, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Just like I say all the time. Ah, I shouldn't know anything about that. Oh, maybe she knows something a little bit about... Ah! This old granny? Nah, she kept glaring at me with those eyes of hers, as if it's my fault. Kept laughing about how she won't forgive people who write trash about her wand. Oh, yeah. We sort of got into a little fight, you know. A little fight? Knowing those two, it was probably more of a blabbering contest. When I was in high school, I was able to use my iPod during a test, but nobody else could. What? Like you were allowed? Holy shit! That's amazing. Sounds like that tank's getting good. Ugh. Now that I think about it, she isn't with y'all today, is she? She's a spunky one. Shouldn't have been letting her out of your sight. Who knows what she's up to now? Like you're one to talk. Okay, we didn't get much out of that, did we? Is she willing to talk about anything else now? Did we unlock anything? No! We did not. Damn it. Crider's room. Let's talk to, yeah. Let's ask him about stuff. Ba 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 ba. You look at this photo and you can't help it. It makes you want to say, I can't believe this is the scene of a murder. Link too long? Uh-oh. You can still post it, can't you? I don't know if you can or not. Maybe it won't post. I do not know why. Oh. Oh, you had a certain iPod. Interesting. Look at knife real quick. Well, we can't really point to it. Only the tip is in. Yeah, I noticed that. It's weird, right? That doesn't make sense. It wouldn't have been in him at that point. But there's blood. So, I gotta say it's like deep enough to cut. Oh, thank you. Let me click on this link. Open. Okay. You still have the iPod, actually. I always use my iPod. It's old. Yeah, it's an older model, but I still don't see why that they... Did they let you because it was old? You have multiple of them? Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh. It doesn't connect to Wi-Fi? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. So you couldn't get answers on it. That, yeah, I get it. Yeah, because it's impossible. Yeah. That makes sense. So about this wine glass. Ha, so you noticed it, pal. Everything now has Wi-Fi, yeah. The whole crime scene was a mess, but this glass was the only thing that was untouched. You noticed that too, Detective Gumshoe? No, actually, Miss Von Karma noticed it first. Yeah, Pearls noticed it before me too. Hey, wait a minute. So does that mean Miss Von Karma's here at the hotel? Yeah, she's around. Man, you're gonna be in so much trouble, pal. Especially if she catches you in here. Well, you can bet the instant I see her, I'll be running the 1,000 meter dash. Uh-oh. Here she comes. Therefore, you can use your iPod during tests. Hell yeah. Nice.
What's that beeping noise, Mr. Nick?
I've heard this sound somewhere before. It's Miss Von Karma. Huh? For some reason, whenever I hear that sound, she pops out of nowhere and whips me. Come to think of it, that's exactly what happened the last time. Sorry, I gotta make myself scarce. Later, pal. Yow!
At last, you reveal your true nature, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Would it be too much to ask for you to be nice to me for a change?
So you are the type to steal information from pitifully hopeless detectives.
That's very dishonorable of you. Ow! A few of the teachers also still had their iPods as well when you went to high school. That's too good. That's... wow. Hey, don't you dare run away, scruffy Hey, don't you dare run away, scruffy change coat! Ah! I didn't think the detectives of this country could be so pitiful. Ah! Detective, come over here for a second. I feel better knowing at least you were man enough to face your punishment. He was so scared he just froze up on the spot. Mr. Phoenix Wright! You have solved my perfect prosecution record. I'll never forget that. This time, victory is mine. Victory is yours? Is that all this means to you? What? Come, Scruffy. The investigation briefing is about to begin. Yes, sir. This isn't over yet. I swear on my family's honor. Ow! What did she throw at me now? What is this? Well, I guess this means I gotta get back to the precinct now, pal. If you ever need me, come down to the criminal affairs department, alright? And if you can, try not to let Miss Von Karma see you. Yeah, no shit. Okay. So we now have what we need. So go back to old bag. I think everybody else left. When other students try to confront me, the teachers would always hear and say, because her device is old and she clearly wasn't born yesterday. Oh, they've grown into, I didn't grab it? Yeah, I did. Check it out. Oh, shit! What? Oh, you're right. Whoops. My bad. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Mr. Nick, what's this piece of paper?
It's called an autograph.
Autograph?
The paper's got Mr. Kurita's name written on it, so it's an autograph.
I can't read it at all.
To be honest, I've never seen writing that looks like this. Yeah, I bet you did. Ah, it's a special way of writing called cursive. Look here, see how it says, "To my dearest Wendy," in more normal letters here?
This sloppy, unreadable writing? It's crazy and cruel to give this to someone.
Hold on. Wendy. I've heard that name somewhere before. "To my dearest Wendy" is written on it. So we're supposed to think Wendy Oldbag. But apparently it does not mean old bag. And I found that out myself. Who is it, you ask? I don't really know. But it's not this person. Okay, so we have to present the Magatama first, then we're gonna break some mocks. Watch this.
That's me, right? Right? My name is Wendy Oldbag, so that Wendy has to be me, right?
Well, it may say Wendy, but somehow I don't think one had this Wendy in mind when he signed it.
Oh, please, give it to me. Let me have it, please.
I can't just let you have it, just like that.
Yes, I know. Then how about an exchange?
Wow, she must really want this autograph.
My offer isn't good enough for you? Fine, Mr. Wright, you win. Wendy Oldbag, ready to open up her heart, all for my dearest wine.
That just happened. Autograph given to Wendy Dearest.
I feel bad for you now.
Yeah, it's okay.
I tell you, I saw him that night. I saw him coming out of Juan's room.
You're kidding.
No! It was about 10 minutes before Juan's body was discovered. It was just a coincidence. I was on my way to the toilet minding my own business. Get it? Business, toilet. And,
excuse me, and? Did you tell that to the police?
Well, of course. I thought I could get a gift certificate or two out of it, maybe more. Gift certificate? I've been recruited again for that part of the trial. You know, the trial tomorrow? This time you're gonna get it. I'm gonna work hard to get your client pronounced guilty. But Mr. Unguard hasn't done anything bad. I don't care about details like that. I know he did my dear poor one in. I just do. That yellow-bellied chicken. A yellow-bellied chicken? I wonder what that would look like. I trust my senses. I know when someone did something bad, and I say he did it.
What did Mr. On Guard ever do to deserve this? What did Mr. On Guard do to you to make you so...
You don't know? That guy, he framed my wine. He created that scandal that plagued poor wine. Mr. Nick.
What is it?
What's a scandal?
Oh, I'll tell you about that after we get home, okay?
Poor wine, led astray by the wiles of that vile temptress.
He existed, Phoenix, right?
Mr. Nick, what do vials and wild temptress mean?
How about we just listen to what Miss Oldbag has to say for now, okay, Pearls? So, Miss Oldbag, who is this woman you're talking about?
Adrian Andrews, of course. Who else? That guy, he shoved the girl onto one on purpose.
His own manager, but why?
I thought lawyers were smart. It was to create a scandal to make Juan lose face.
That girl threw Juan into a scandal that dragged his reputation through the mud. Sounds like a pretty standard definition of a scandal to me. Why do you know about that anyway, Miss Oldbag?
I'm one of Juan's biggest fans. I'm always out there gathering information. There's nothing I don't know.
And do you have proof that Mr. On Guard did what you say he did?
Next week's issue of a certain magazine says so.
Of course, the tabloid.
Next week? Doesn't that mean it's something people don't know about yet?
Why would Miss Oldbag have information like that? And where does she get it? Oh, I know where you got it. I know where she got it. But she won't tell me, will she? Not here. Yeah, okay. Supervise? Oh dear God. Holy shit. Wow. Detective Gumshoe said they had an investigation briefing.
Yeah. Oh, he's back.
Hey, so you came, pal. Why the blunt greeting? Excuse me. Because there's nothing to be friendly or happy about. What do you mean by that? Well, things look perfect this time around. The evidence and testimony are all right, are airtight. But, we can't just roll over and die. We have to stay positive. Okay. So, what do you mean the evidence is airtight? I can't give you all the details, pal, but there's two big pieces.
Two?
And both of them are in this photo. Okay. The first is the button that's missing from the victim's chest. That's the button that you found during your body search of Mr. On Guard. Yep. I found it in the folds of the Nickel Samurai special pants. Isamakama. You can't talk to anyone till work is done and probably can't watch streams of anything unless you're secretive. Ah. Well, remember that these streams are always recorded and archived on YouTube, so... Okay, gotcha. But if, if you need to go every now and then, just go. You're okay. Don't worry, Tori. But I'll continue from here. Blah. And we'll pretend you're listening to music. And the second one is... The knife in his... the knife in his chest, pal. The fingerprints on the knife in his chest, to be exact.
Fingerprints? Whose are they?
They didn't even have to ask, little missy. It's obvious. They're Matt on Guard's. Tomorrow's trial. Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place. Okay. Oh. Tori. Remember, after 18 and after you get out, everything gets so much better. You can live by your own rules. Just make sure they're good rules. Yeah. And did you read her stuff, Lawler? Oh, it's insane. It's that old security lady, Miss Oldbag. I thought so. What do you mean, you thought so? Did she tell you something, pal? Well... And I even told her not to open that mouth of hers and blab to anyone. Her blab knob is stuck on 10 and there's no turning it down, trust me. Pizza every day, lol. Indeed. Pizza every day. It's good stuff. Yeah, well. Miss Oldbag saw it all, pal. She saw Mr. On Guard come out of the victim's room around the estimated time of death.
No way!
Only one slice? That's too little pizza. I'm sorry. It's too little. I don't accept it. I need at least 3 pieces per meal. If I want my belly not to be mad at me, I have to do that. But that's okay by me? Okay, that's okay by you. I see. Okay, yeah. But I will be sad for the day. That's sad. I don't like you or Tori being sad about anything. Stop that, all of you. Quit it. Shut up, sad self. Oh, God. No, I will not. Oh, good, he's arguing with himself. Wonderful. All right. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. There's something interesting about this woman, pal. And what is that? You don't know? Haven't you heard the gossip about her? Gossip, huh? Wonder if he knows anything about that article. Okay. Ah. Yeah, I am trying to get you to leak info. Yeah, I am. Oh, Tori. Until then, I'm just gonna die in a corner and never tell my parents I want to tell them, because I'm too afraid they'll get mad. Can't wait till I'm 18. Yeah, I don't think anyone's handling 2020 very well. Did you know 2020 has been one of the worst years of my life? And it's not just because of COVID. It's also been because I lost a job that I've had for like 3 or 4 years. Yeah, I lost a job I had for like 3 or 4 years because they changed management and looked for any reason. One of the conditions for them taking over was that they weren't supposed to fire anybody out of the gate without a plausible reason. So they put some rules in place like zero tolerance. 2020 has been the best year of my life. Oh my God. Yeah. I lost my job in January. Can you believe that? And it's just been bumpy from there. But in January of this year, I had a fight with a coworker. Yeah, I had a fight with a coworker. I threatened to hurt him. And he took it as my life is in danger. So I'm going to tell management. And they have a strict zero tolerance policy towards threats. So they said they had to let me go. I'm like, I've worked here for 3 years plus. I've told that man every day that I was going to kill him. It's a thing I say. It just means I'm going to demoralize him the next time I see him. It does not mean that I'm going to hurt him. I do not have it in me to kill anyone. It doesn't make any sense. But I said, yes, I did say that. And then they were like, nope, you are fired. I'm like, you're firing me because I make more than you want to pay. And that's why you're firing me. And they didn't respond. Best case, or best because you found your interests and people who you enjoy spending time with. Wonderful, yes. I will say that streaming has been a big improvement in 2020. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. I do know. Everybody's inside, right? So they're trying to watch something. And I provide some sort of entertainment, so the demand and the supply are there. That's good, Tori. I'm glad. Power go burr. Ah, come on. We're pretty interested in this bit of gossip ourselves. A scandal with Mr. Kurita? But why? Well, 2 years ago, a woman committed suicide.
Suicide?
Her name was Celeste Impacts. I'm sure there's like a pun in there, but I can't find it. Where's... Because your parents have cracked down on being strict and mad at you, and you find yourself being sad about it a lot. Oh. Also, not being able to vent to friends, too. That sucks. Well, you can always vent here. Please feel free. You or Lawler or Shyla or anybody can just pour things out. It's frustrating. You gotta be able to let that stuff out. You can tell me or anybody around here in the Tophinator channel, because I think everybody here likes everybody here. I'm pretty sure. That'd be kind of sus. Yeah. I don't know. Kind of sus. Yeah, I am the imposter. What are you gonna do? Feel free to be here anytime. Yay! Well, I will. I've got nothing to do until I get another job. So, here we are! Anyway. And she was Juan Kurita's manager. The victim's manager. But that's not all, pal. Miss Impacts was Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. She taught Miss Andrews everything she knows about the business from square one. Her mentor? Woman who was both Mr. Kurita's manager and Miss Andrews' mentor. Could her suicide have something to do with this case? Do you want to know more about her, pal? Yeah, I do. Freaking tell me. She was the victim's manager and also Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. It's been 2 years since her suicide, and now those two are linked again by another death. Or maybe it's just a coincidence? Ah! At this point, y'all know more about me and my interests than all of my family. Oh no! Okay, well, alright, that's kind of cool. And y'all know things you get mad about and things you get sad about. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm here to talk it out. Like, I like doing that kind of thing. I've always wanted to be like a therapist, or at least talk about psychology of other people, because I think a lot of people are frustrated because they feel like they can't talk about that sort of thing. It makes them weird, or it makes them, you know what I mean, less than normal or whatever, but it's not. Oh no, Charisma Karma. I'm getting sick of dealing with one foolish idiot after another. Miss Von Karma! You can't seem to stop allying yourself with the enemy, can you? I don't need a traitor in my midst. You
You don't mean... I do, Scruffy. You have 30 minutes to get out of here. You no longer need it. Goodbye. That's... Wait! Please wait, sir! If I don't get this month's pay, I'll Quiet! If it weren't for traitors like you...
I would have won. Is that what you wanted to say?
Who?
That voice!
Edgeworth! Yay!
Your sister knows more about you than the rest of your family, but definitely not everything.
Oh, wow.
Very cool. Sometimes there's only some things you can tell, like, strangers. And that's pretty cool. Like, you know, strangers online. You know what I mean? Like, you know. Anyway.
Edgy Boy! That's right. Edgy Boy's back, guys.
It's been a long time. Right.
This is Mr. Edgeworth?
What am I going to do with you? Still blaming others when things go wrong? You haven't changed a bit, Francisca.
You! How dare you show your face to me with without a shred of shame upon it? You soiled the name of Von Karma name. You've soiled the Von Karma name. Dragged it through the mud. You even ran away with your tail between your legs like an ill-bred dog you are.
Are you talking about the Von Karma family creed? To be perfect in every way? Then let's hear it, Francisca. How are things going? I hear you're having a rough time maintaining perfection in this country.
You!
You seem to be getting crushed under the weight of it all. That's why I came back.
Keep your assumptions to yourself. I haven't given in yet. I won't lose. This case is mine. I'll never hand it over to you. Never! 99999! Mr. Phoenix Wright, I will see you tomorrow in court. It will be a clinical lesson on the meaning of total victory.
Still the same wild mare she always was.
Yeah, right, yeah, I get it, yeah.
Especially since you can talk about things and say things. Yeah, I wish you could tell your family and be accepted for who you are. That's right, yeah. 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 There's still a lot about me that I don't really discuss, only because it's not really prevalent for most conversations. So I really don't, you know, open up too much about, like, my past. Only because, well, I was a bad kid. I was not a good kid. I think I became a great, like, good adult. Like a good person. I became one, but I had a lot of problems growing up. And I don't talk about those days. But, you know, if it helps connect, I'll answer any questions. That's why I always say, ask me anything, because I will tell you. I just... there's a lot about myself that gets other people upset that I used to do, or I did in the past, and I'm not that person, not anymore, but I used to be. And it's always like, you know, that part of me that always thinks like, oh, I could do this, or I could get away with that, or I could, you know. And, you know, it's only when I grew up and grew out of it that I was like, oh, I can be my own person. I don't need to resort to that. So then I just started living for me and less about, like, living to, like, push down other people. You know what I mean? I was sort of a bully when I grew up, and I learned from it. And now I think, I hope that I'm a positive influence on a lot of people. So, I don't know. Just a little bit about me. It's hard to talk about, but am I a software? No, I'm not a software. Now, the 8-ball is. So the 8-ball will lie to you. See how it's smiling and doing like a... It's lying. That's a software. It's not a person. That's for true. Tomorrow's trial. I thought you, the prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, had gone and died.
Mr. Nick!
I never wanted to oh wait. I never wanted to see you again. I think that's enough of a warm welcome for someone you haven't seen in a year. Give me a kiss, Wright. Are you going to run tomorrow's trial? You heard her, right? That wild mare hasn't given in yet, it seems. So no, I don't think I'll be making an appearance. Just love having places where you can say things and be accepted. Feel like, yeah. But Edgeworth, there's a child here! She's gotta learn sometime. It's been a year. Get in my car. We'll pretend we're locked in the trunk together. She won't hear a thing. I promise. Okay, I'll stop. Okay. Lawler's just like, okay, I used to like Tophinator, but I just don't know now. Your hatred for me is quite unhealthy, not to mention one-sided, because I love you. But I will say one thing. You can't win on your own at the trial tomorrow. What is that supposed to mean? I have something definitive that you lack. And working together is the definition of teamwork. It's the power to find the truth. The truth? In order to understand this case, you have to understand a certain truth. Pearl go, But you've been mainly hiding in the bushes, watching. Have I? You wouldn't know it, would you? The blink in between was perfect. You know it was. In order to understand this case, you have to understand a certain truth. Well, if you ever feel the need for my assistance, it is available to you. I'm not in charge of this case, so I can be a bit more generous with information. Just what is going on inside his head? For that matter, what's going on inside his pants? Anyway. I'm sorry. Hold on. A lot of things may have happened, however, Manfred von Karma was still my mentor. And a perfect win record is proof of von Karma. 1 year ago, you could not establish guilt in a few cases. Are those losses the reason you suddenly disappeared from the prosecutor's office? Did you leave because you had lost your perfect win record? To think your motivation for prosecuting trials was so selfish. It'd be better for everyone if you never came back from the dead, Edgeworth. I love acting so much. I see. Then let me ask you something. Why do you stand in the courtroom? What is your reason? Well, with Francisca, she almost always says, "I've hit the future this time," the instant she sees me. But the courtroom is not a personal battlefield for prosecutors and lawyers. I stand in the courtroom to defend my client, to save their lives. To save your client, you say. Those who think only of their own ego-driven goals. Those kind of prosecutors are reprehensible to me. Even if you are a prodigy. Or someone like you, Edgeworth. Oh, shit! He defined him as other than a prodigy. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. That's a low blow. and they know something. Okay, I can't. It looks like there's still a lot of you have to learn. It looks like there's still a lot you have to. It looks like there's still a lot you have yet to learn. A lot I have yet to learn. Me? Well, that's enough for now. The time when you will see is coming soon enough. This woman is another key to solving this case. English, motherfucker! Do you speak it? Do you really think so? She was Adrian Andrews' mentor a long time ago. But she was suddenly called away by a different show and became Juan Carita's manager. And then a few months later, Celeste Impax died. 9! But her death was ruled a suicide, right? Yes. But there is still one riddle we've yet to solve. A riddle? Her suicide note. It went missing. No one could find it. A suicide note that just vanished, huh? Miss Impax's death was most certainly a suicide. Of that there is no mistake. However, we could not find her suicide note. That's when the police began to suspect that someone had hidden it. The suicide note? But how do you know Miss Impax had ever written such a note? Blah. There was no solid evidence, however. We did find traces of ink on her right index finger, which makes the likelihood of a suicide note very high. But who would hide such a thing? The police think it was Mr. Juan Carita himself. The victim? He was the one who found her body, which makes him the only person who had a chance to hide her suicide note. Ow, freaking... I'm sitting on my own feet and they have just told me no more. Ow. Good God. How are marks like that even possible? I guess when a 300-pound man sits on his own feet, he can expect a few, smashed toes. Anyway, Mr. Carita hit his own manager's suicide note? But why? I felt fun. Are you okay? Mr. Lawler, Mr. Fry, do you need to go to bed? As long as her suicide note is missing... as long as her suicide note is missing, any speculation beyond this is meaningless. For now, I think you should look this over. You doing a word search on your PS4? And you're really digging the tango music? That's so strange. Interesting, though. It's far better than the barn music on the Bejeweled game. Indeed. Nope. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, just checking. This is the suicide report, part 1 anyway. Part 1? Suicide report added to the court record. Deceased, Celeste Impax, found by Juan Carita. Was her suicide note hidden? Alright. Worst of all, there are the reports that have multiple parts like that one. That has 2. 2 parts? What you just handed me is the first part of the report. Here is the second part. Why wouldn't you just give me the full report? Okay. The second part of the report is about an attempted suicide. The attempter's name. It's Adrian Andrews!
Miss Andrews?
What's going on, Tori? Welcome back to the stream. You're back. You were listening to a song you remember from a long time ago. Nice. Do you happen to know which one? Maybe I know it.
Miss Andrews, what did she do?
She tried to kill herself. She tried to kill herself. She doesn't seem like the kind of person to try to kill herself, though. You think she's a strong career woman? That's just what she wants you to think. Adrian Andrews. She has a certain secret she's always trying to hide.
A secret?
Her dependent nature. That's what she's really like on the inside. Miss Andrews? Dependent? Talk about the exact opposite of what that woman is. So, is this the full report? Dependent nature. Oh, okay. He has to talk about it first. It's called that power. You remember it from when you did Just Dance at school. Always loved when you did it. Oh. That... Is it the same song I'm thinking of? Probably is. Oh no. Oh. Hold on, I gotta find this out. I think I know which song it is. But just so that YouTube doesn't get mad at me, I'm not gonna actually play it. But I will look at the lyrics as they go by. Okay. I got that power, I got that power. Got that power. Yes, all feeling funky fresh, y'all. Work to be the best, y'all. We're good under pressure, y'all. Okay, it is not the same song as what I thought. Interesting. It's by will.i.am featuring Justin Bieber. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So that is definitely not what I thought it was. That's okay. That is perfectly fine. Interesting, though. My wife texted me. Alright, so I let Janine know that I'm on YouTube, so she'll probably pop in. Hearing you say it out loud without the music is funny. Yeah, I probably don't recognize that one. I tried to stay away from the Bieber era. You just remember doing Just Dance in PE for that song? Oh, yeah. There's a few songs in PE that I remember, too. Some were good, others were not something I would definitely dance to on my own. But they would do like, they would make us do like stretches to it, right? Making sure we were limber and nice and, you know, loose for whatever it was we were gonna do that day. And, yeah, interesting. And that's pretty cool that they gave you Just Dance for PE. That's a smart move. Okay, she's around a lot of other people, so she can't have the stream on where she is, but she might check in a bit, so that's fun. That's interesting. My wife may be checking in on us. That's always good. What's this about Miss Andrews having a dependent nature? Adrian Andrews attempted suicide. It was a few days after the death of Celeste Impax. And why did Adrian Andrews think about committing suicide? Because she had apparently lost her will to live. Lost her will? But why would she... Her pillar of strength. Her mentor, Celeste Impax, was gone forever, that's why.
Why would that... Is that what they call following someone to the grave?
After her attempted suicide, Adrian Andrews started attending counseling sessions. She is someone who needs a person in whom she can trust absolutely. And once she finds that person, she'll do anything she can to keep them near. Without such an anchor in her life, her crippling anxiety stifles her ability to live. And that's the nature of her dependency on others? When Celeste Impax suddenly committed suicide, the world before her turned pitch dark. That's according to Adrian Andrews herself. Then that means her super confident attitude, it's all a facade. She's only copying her She's only copying her mentor's behavior to hold herself together. Why am I talking like this? We would just do Just Dance because it was when music concert schedule was, and we were in a small room instead of the big gym. Aha! Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah. There's little moments like that in life where, you know, I didn't really particularly care for the music, but I still go back and listen to this day, because it was during like a special circumstance in a different room away from where we normally gather, or like where me and my friends or me and my family, or you know, whatever it was that I was doing, it would be in a different, smaller, like more cozy place, and it would be kind of a fun time, right? And I know that feeling's relatable. I just can't like put it out into words, but whatever you hear reminds you and takes you back to that time. So there's a couple of songs like that for me as well. That's really interesting. That's kind of cool. How terrible. How terrible. Huh. Attempter. Adrian Andrews' reason, shock from Celeste Impax's death. Attempted suicide report. There we go. Now we have everything we need. I miss being in 2nd and 3rd grade. Aw. Good times. That is good times. When the world didn't really depend on you to, like, I don't know about you. Does that make sense? Not yet, anyway. Like, they might have hinted at it, but they weren't. You're gonna sleep now? Lawler! You go to sleep and you have pleasant dreams. And you come back and see me whenever I'm on, okay? Good night. Didn't have the weight of the world and reality of parents on me. Indeed. Absolutely. Alright, Lala, you have a good one, man. I don't know when I'm gonna stop this. This has gone on for quite a while. We might wait until Janine joins, and then I might get out of that. Does that make sense? Did I even make sense there? I don't even know if I did. We need to go talk to Adrian Andrews. I believe we have enough to break all of our psych locks now. On guard's room. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, on guard's hotel room.
Oh, Miss Andrews is here. But it looks like she's talking with someone.
That's Franziska von Karma.
Miss von Karma?
What are you doing here? Well, you see, I'm his lawyer, so... You've got some nerve following me around. Didn't have to worry about people not accepting you for who you are? Exactly. Yeah. Huh? Well, it's harder when you're different in a way that isn't like, because everybody's different in some way, but there are like similarities for most people out there, and one of the big ones is about that, you know, the way you are, like in some way. Like I may be a cisgendered white male, right? But not everybody is, and I feel like, you know, that it shouldn't be so accepted to the point of where nothing else should be. You know what I mean? Like, that part's lost on me. I don't get that. Can you go back to that mindset you had in 2nd and 3rd grade? Absolutely. That's kind of how I feel. Like, if you just go back to that mindset, you can accept everybody because everything is new, right? So, I love learning about, like, the ever-changing culture and population, what's going on in today's, like, world. Because it's like that. You know, you can go like, okay, cool, what's that mean? You know, I haven't heard of that before. Ooh, that's interesting. I've never, you know, I've heard of, you know, this and that and the other, but I haven't heard of C, right? I've heard of A and B, but I haven't heard of C. And it's interesting to learn, like, all the ABCs. So that's just basically where I wanted to go with that. Following you.
That's you, Miss Von Carmine. You're the one doing the following.
Pearls.
You're always following after that Mr. Detective with the little beard.
Me? Following after Scruffy? Don't make me laugh. Let me show you something interesting, little girl.
What is that?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah. It's sad. It really is. Yeah. But it's good to remember, you know, that you aren't like them. And that's a good thing. You don't want to be like them. I don't want to be like them. I want to be me. So, an electromagnetic receiver. I planted a tracking device on that detective. And with this, I know that fool's every move. Wow, she tracked him. Oh my god. So that noise we heard was this receiver. I feel really sorry for poor Detective Gumshoe now. Now then, let's stop wasting time. Adrian Andrews.
Yes?
Think hard about what we just discussed. Understood?
All right.
What were those two talking about?
It's Andrews. She seems a little dazed, doesn't she?
Oh. I'd like to ask you about this. Told you I hate trifling matters. You're hiding something. No. So we already talked about all this. Ah! Okay. She had Cyclops, but now she doesn't. Okay. The world is such a small place, after all. This might be it. Less stress, less anxiety, less worrying about the world and uncertainty of the future. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But I think there's hope for the future of At least here in America, I would say. I mean, it can't get any worse than Trump. Okay, I don't want to bring politics into it. I'm just saying I dislike the man. He's an idiot. And he's not in it for anybody else but himself. Yeah. So my thought process is, if we're at rock bottom with him, the only place to go is up. Nothing is worse than him. Exactly. We can start climbing back again. And once we do, we can start that progression wave we were having about accepting people, and this weird hate movement that came out of, like, left fucking field. I don't know if you heard about that, but, like, when Trump was president, well, when he's been president, but his influence is, it's okay to be racist and homophobic, and it's so wrong. It halted a lot of that progression that we were on a roll with. You know what I mean? Like, we were really getting in there. Trans were just starting to come out and be, you know, a little bit more open about it, right? Yeah, exactly. So much hate. And then now, trans are sort of receding back into the mindset of, oh, I can't talk about that. There's too many Trump supporters out there who will kill me. Their lives are on the line. And I had no idea it was that bad for them, but it is. It absolutely is. Like, I can't believe that. I can't believe somebody would go out of their way for that much hate in their heart for another human being just because of the way they are. That's stupid. But, yeah, there was so much hate with him coming president and him going, let's make America great again. The problem is that America hasn't been great for certain people, and we all know what he's talking about. And that's what's really, really bad. Somebody brought that up to him, a black, black movement guy, I don't know how to call it, an activist, there you go, for black people's rights and everything, talked with him about that. I saw that, speech that they had, and it was basically like, you keep saying make America great again, but I don't know if you know this, America hasn't really been great for the black community. What are you talking about? Like, what were your hopes for us going forward with that mindset? And he couldn't answer that. He was like, well, he just backtracked and then answered a different question. No. He asked you a direct question. You need to answer him. That's as much respect as you should be able to give when talking to another human being. But anyway, I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's extremely terrible, especially since trans people can't help being trans. Yeah, they are who they are. It's like being mad at a straight guy for being straight. If the world was more the other way around, falling into that gender role of being a man, it's the same exact thing. You would hate on him if this world was that way. If this world was trans, you know what I mean, trans normal, that was a thing. And then this guy wanted to be a guy and just wanted to do guy things, and he got hate on and he got killed for it. That's crazy. That's insane. It's the exact same thing, but just reverse. Yeah. You can't help being who you are. It just doesn't work that way. Yeah. Anyway, it is interesting to speculate how the future of this country will go. And you already know my vote. Anybody but Trump is what I'm going with. So, just my 2 cents about that. Probably gonna get a lot of comments about it, but it's just how I feel. Yeah. Did you know about his rivalry with the Nickel Samurai? I'm getting on a soapbox. I need to come back to the land of calm. I need to come back to keep America great. During his presidency, was America ever exactly? Yeah, great. It was just for the U.S. apart and divided. So yes, Yes, exactly right. Exactly right. And during his presidency, was America ever great? It was just for the... Yep. Hey, it was great for the rich people and his friends, right? It's wonderful for him. Oh, but you're talking about, you know, people below me? Well, I'm not gonna waste my time. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Honestly, they were like children when it came to that. Time and time again, those two competed with each other over the most trivial things. If either one of them wasn't so stubborn, then maybe no one would have needed to die. Got a hunch that this woman knows more than she's letting on. She must know why Juan Corrida was killed. This is where she starts clamming up. Forgot about all those people who aren't rich. Oh, whoops! They do exist. He's a jerk to people who aren't his... Exactly. Yeah. He's a jerk to people who he calls friends. But he's lying about it. He's clearly lying about it. And then he shows his true colors whenever they're in trouble. He throws them under the bus. Because he just doesn't care. If it saves him, then, you know, it's worth it. And that's how most psychopaths think. That too. Then he fires them, exactly. Fires them, discredits them, and basically just shuts them down. It's ridiculous. It's terrible. Most CEOs are like that, though. Most CEOs and like top-notch, like real giant business tycoons, they got that way from tearing down their rivals and shitting on them. Like they use people like that as stepping stools, and it's terrible. As to why Mr. Corrida was murdered? Why would you ask me about such a thing? I'm just doing my job, so do you have any ideas? Whoops. There it comes. Miss Andrews? Sorry, but there's nothing more I have to add to this conversation. It's a cyclac, Mr. Is it a cyclac, Mr. Nick? Yes. There are getting to be more and more of these lately. Adios, people, now that you stopped liking me, now you will pay. Exactly. God. It's so the truth. And, you know, that's to be expected. That kind of shit, Trump, I expect him to act like that, and I don't agree with it, and that's fine, right? It's when he tweets, even when he's in a situation where he can make himself look better, he fucks it up. Like, he got corona, and then still says it's not that bad when he had top-notch medical care. Oh, yeah, no, because everyone gets that same treatment, Mr. Trump. Yeah, President Trump. No, yeah. No, all of America gets what you got. We were all concerned about you dying, but no, apparently you're fine. Others aren't so lucky. Yeah, no? But... oh. What were we answering? Oh. We need to use the Magatama. I need to get off my soapbox about this. I need to stop being so political. It's hard. Why was Juan Corrida murdered? If you ask me, I think you know the reason he was killed. Why are you hiding things? Don't you realize you're putting Mr. Ongar's life in danger by your actions? Why do you ask questions for which I have no answers? The truth is, I was not that close to Mr. Corrida. You were not that close? That's right. I've never been good at being intimate with another person. You're not good at being intimate with another person? Somehow I highly doubt that, and here's why. Ta-da! You and Mr. Kurita had an intimate relationship, did you not? She looks like the church girl from Bloodstained a little bit. Oh, interesting. A silly third-rate tabloid article. If you even had half your wits about you, you wouldn't believe such rubbish. Well, it seems quite a few people have already bought into this story. As to be expected in a world filled with crooks and liars. Note to self, stay on her good side. In any case, I despise interpersonal relationships like that. I see. However, what if there was a need for you to get close to someone? Me? Need to get close to Mr. Kurita? As if there was ever such a need. Didn't you get close to Mr. Kurita for this person's sake? Hey, Janine! You have no sound right now. Okay, just wanted to say hi. That's my wife, everybody. I'm going to say hi on the YouTube chat real fast. There we go. So that should appear in a minute. There we go. Celeste Impacts, your mentor. How do you know about Celeste? Miss Impacts, she committed suicide, didn't she? But it looks like no one knows why. Right before her death, she was Juan Kurita's manager. So I believe you got close to Mr. Kurita so you could find out more about her suicide. You have a great imagination. You may have a future yet as a slimy muckraker for a putrid third-rate tabloid. Miss Andrews? There was no mystery surrounding her death. None. It would be pointless for me to force myself into a relationship for nothing. Is that really true? Was there really no mystery at all? I don't believe you're completely at ease with the way her suicide was resolved. Yeah! Miss Impact's suicide note was never found, was it? Looks like the police were under the suspicion that someone had hidden it. Like maybe the person who discovered her body, Mr. Kurita? Juan? And Miss Andrews, I believe you thought the same thing. That is why you became intimate with Mr. Kurita. I've sat by quietly and listened to your insulting ramblings long enough. It's true that Celeste was my mentor, however, allow me to say this again. It had nothing to do with me. No problem. Yeah, after we break the Cyclops here, we'll wrap it up. I didn't even know that her suicide note was never found. I'm a person who doesn't care about what goes on in the lives of others. That's the impression you like to give. However, I don't think that's who you really are. What? I have evidence that says otherwise. This is proof that Celeste Impacts was someone very special to you. Take that! Miss Andrews, you nearly went through with it too, didn't you? Went through with what? Ending your life? Miss Andrews, you look and act like a very strong woman who has it all together. You don't ask for anyone's help, relying only upon yourself. Yes, I've been very independent ever since I can remember. However, that is all just a lie, a facade. You've always searched out people on whom you can depend on. That's... Nice, Tori! Yeah! Very cool. You were dependent on Miss Impax, weren't you? Which is why, when she passed away, you lost everything you had. Stop! When Celeste passed away so suddenly like that, I died a death of my own. But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stop thinking about what had become of her note. Blah. Okay, you must have heard about the police report. The one that said the police suspected Mr. Kurita of hiding Miss Impax's note. You heard about it and thought to recover it from him by getting close, am I right? If that's the case, then everything changes. What do you mean? What topic did we start this conversation on again? It was, why was the victim killed? Exactly. Somehow, Miss Andrews, it seems that you have become the one with a reason to want Mr. Kurita dead. Me? Miss Impax was everything to you. And then she died. And you would do anything to find out why she killed herself. Even commit murder. Murder? No problem, Tori. No problem. Understood. It's true. I am a woman who can only live in insecurity. I'm physically small, and I don't really have a lot of self-confidence. I've pushed against all that, though. I've tried to live strongly. I never wanted anyone to find out the truth. Miss Andrews! This one thing... It's the one thing I wanted to take with me to the grave. It was my secret, mine and mine alone. I'm sorry. You probably think I'm a worthless human being right now, don't you? Please, Miss Andrews, all I want to know is the truth. After Celeste passed away, I heard that someone had hidden her suicide note. And that someone was Juan Kurita. Celeste. Without her, I became scared. Everyone seemed like they were out to get me. So you got close to Mr. Kurita to recover her suicide note, correct? Absolutely. Yeah. Looks like that tabloid reported the truth after all. Ironic, isn't it? Well, like they say, where there's smoke, there's fire. And if they purposely add fuel to the fire, they keep the celebrity world burning. But as for the suicide note, I didn't and wouldn't kill anyone for it. It just doesn't suit me, that's all. Well, that's enough for now. I still have work to do, so... I understand. Oh, I have one small favor to ask. My attempted suicide. I'd like for you to keep it a secret. Miss Andrews. You hid it in your... Okay. In a bucket without... They will never find it. Nice! Nice job, Tori. Hell yeah. I'm doing the... You can't see it because the background of the shirt... You know what? I'm just not going to wear this type of shirt anymore. Because the light reflecting off of it is super bright. Let me see if I can just change that a bit. Ugh. Let's do colors. There we go. That's a little better, huh? Also, the ball keeps dry, so it's all good to use. Ooh, that's nice. Smart. I like that. If people found out about my weaknesses, I would sooner choose to die than live. All right, I understand. We'll keep it a secret. Miss Andrews, I guess she's the overthinking type. She probably never says anything without carefully thinking it through first. Thank you for your discretion. Mr. Nick, can I ask you something? What is it?
Miss Andrews has been playing with that card in her hand since a little while back.
That card? Yeah, I guess she has. Miss Andrews, what is that card you're holding?
Huh? Oh, this? I don't quite know. It just suddenly appeared in my handbag.
Nice. That's smart. That's good thinking. I like that. What is it? It looks like a seashell?
That's what it looks like, doesn't it? I honestly don't remember owning this card.
Wonder where I picked it up from. Her not remembering something clearly sounds like it would be a rare occurrence.
Well, I must be off. I leave Mr. Ungard in your capable hands.
There's a giant bone sitting on the plate.
I don't really like meat.
It's okay, me neither. There's something weird about this plate. I just wish I could put my finger on what it is. Yeah, well, looks like dishes left over from dinner. A dinner for two at that.
I'm sure they're Mr. Ungard and Miss Andrews' plates.
Looks like they had T-bone steaks. What's with Global Studios and T-bone steaks? Might have to find a better place that they won't see if they clean out the garage, but that'll have to be later. Indeed, keep like a mental note of places you could also store it. That's a smart move. Absolutely. Okay. So I think we're done here. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel hallway. Well, I think we've got it about all we can.
What about Missing Maya? Is she alright?
Oh, Pearls. She looks so worn out by all this. She hasn't slept at all and has been walking all over the place with me today.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
Let's go back to the office for a little while. You're really tired, right?
Oh, no! I'm okay. Really. I'm fine. I really am.
You don't look fine to me. Poor Pearls. She's beat. Hey, buddy, we're gonna go. But, good to see you. Nice necktie. Like that. It's good. It's pretty bow. Handkerchief. Button. All good, dude. Like the racing stripe. Suits you. What'd you say, bub? Let's get out of here. And you just... No. March 21st, Wright and Cola offices.
So, what now?
Well, we did find one thing out for sure. Miss Andrews has a motive. Yeah, you definitely do have good hiding spots, yeah. Sneaky! Yeah, it's good stuff.
You mean Miss Impact's a suicide note?
That's right. She was also the one to discover the victim's body. Clever.
Ah! Mr. Nick! The transceiver!
Hello? Wright and Cole offices! Mr. Attorney, you're not answering a phone. Maya! Where's Maya? As I promised, I have not gone within a few feet of her this whole time. Which is why, I suppose, she's absolutely famished. What? So I suggest you win a quick acquittal, my friend. At any cost, wouldn't you agree? Wait! Maya! Let me hear her! Very well.
Ask my...
Maya, is that you?
Sis! Ask my sis!
Maya! Maya! Damn it, you cut me off.
Mystic Maya said ask my sis, didn't she?
Sis? What does she mean by that? Come on, Phoenix. You're a hopeless one. Sorry. Ah! Ha! Mia! I have a message from Maya. Oh. Yeah, I have a message from Maya. So come, ask me anything you want about her. How's Maya? She's safe, for now. That kidnapper is one to keep his word, it seems. I talk like this now. Another one may be in my closet behind your shoes. That's smart. That was immediate. Yes, it was. Where is she? Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad to hear she's safe. But Mia, how did you know? As soon as she was locked up, Maya called for me. I read the note she left. Oh, excuse me. Wow. Out of left field. Sorry. I read the note she left. Then I gathered as much information about her surroundings as I could. I didn't know you could use spirit channeling like that. Pretty smart of her. The kidnapper! What's he like? I don't know. Apparently, Maya went to answer a phone call at the hotel and was drugged there. And? She didn't see the face of her attacker. Ah! Maya is locked up in a very dark place right now. I'll tell you everything I heard when I was with her. When you were with her? That's smart. Yeah. I like that. Date, unknown. Time, unknown. Location, unknown. How you doing, kitty cat? How's a baby? I'm starving. I could really go for some apple pie. I mean, at a time like this, sweets are the only way to go. I have to stay positive. He promised he wasn't gonna kill me. I'm not gonna die. Sis, I wonder if you're with Nick right now. Hi, baby cat. Come here. You come over here? You wanna say hi? You wanna say hi to the people? Come on. You're thinking about it. Come on. Aww. Can y'all see her yet? Oh. Jump up. Right here. On the lap. Come on. No, you just not in the... Okay. She's not a lap cat, so... Okay, she's gone. Oh, no, she's right here. Hi, sweetie. Okay, so you want to visit, but you don't want to be in my lap. That's fair. Good girl. Yeah. Hi, sweetie. Yeah. Huh? Oh, huh? Someone dropped a card here. It kind of looks like a business card, but there's no name on it. Seashell card. It's a picture of a seashell, I think. What a strange card. Okay. Drat, it's locked. But this door's lock seems easy enough to open. On TV, the hero always uses a plastic card or a stiff piece of cardboard. Then click, they magically open the door. Wonder if there's a card like that around here I can use. Ah, that's it! This shell card. If I use this, maybe I can get the door open. This might be my key out of here. I have a feeling that this card might be useful. I'm such a genius. Alright, now if you'll excuse me, Mr. Kidnapper. I did it. Okay, now I'm getting the heck out of here. Shouldn't keep Nick waiting, or worried. Oh yeah, because I am a priority, not your life. But I guess she's worried about that too. Alright, so we have reached the end of this section. And we will continue tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we'll continue tomorrow. That'll be a good one. We'll continue tomorrow with more Phoenix Wright, Part 2, -1 of the trial. So the trial starts tomorrow. I need a complete acquittal by the end of trial tomorrow. That's the goal in order to save Maya. So we'll see how that goes. 3 hours, yeah, it was quite a long stream. Yeah. But Janine's right, I need some food and possibly some rest. I'll check my emails and see if there's anything from any more jobs and everything like that, and we'll go forward from there. But in the meantime, thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate you. Shiloh, thank you for being here. Tori, thank you for being here. Janine, if you're still here, thank you for being here. And if Lawler is somehow still here. Also, real quick, if Andrew is watching back, thank you so much, sir, for being a Patreon supporter. I do appreciate it. And all the support you give goes directly to the channel. You're going to go to bed, you go to bed. You're probably very tired. While it's... What is it? Yeah, while it's almost 1 for me, it's got to be almost 2 for you. So go to sleep, get some rest, and we'll see you in the next stream. Sorry to keep you up so late. Thank you so much for being here. Remember that you can always support the channel on patreon.com/Tophinator, Tophinator, whenever you can. Otherwise, if you watched back to this up to this point and you don't know who I am, and if you liked what I did, please consider subscribing, hitting that bell, and liking, sharing, all that good stuff. So, time to make your iPad out of battery again. Yay! Or iPod, not iPad, iPod. I read that wrong. I'll see you guys later. Bye!